Saw 5 from Lionsgate and Twisted Pictures, released October 24th, 2008. Um, Starring Tobin Bell, obviously. Written by Marcus Dustin and Patrick Melton, and directed by David Hackle, who would later go on to do films like Into the Grizzly Maze, Life on the Line, and Daughter of the Wolf. Had a budget of $10.8 million, and it made over $113.9 million at the box office. So, another highly successful sequel in the Saw franchise. The story of this one, basically, you see that actually the trap in the beginning of this one's actually pretty cool, where it has two people like chained up and one can't see, one can't talk, and they have to help each other out, which they fell horribly at. Really good opening trap, but then you get thrown into cops are trying to figure, you sort of get to know who's helping out Jigsaw, considering that his other helpers are dead, and there's some crooked cops out there. So you slowly start realizing who it is, and eventually, once you hear his voice on the tape, you know exactly who's helping him. But in this one, it's a group of people who've all done bad things that sort of correlate with each other, and they get grouped together, and in a guise of survival of the fittest test, it ends up being who can help each other out, where it was meant for them to work together, and they could have all done it at once, all together. But yeah, this film was pretty well executed. Besides revealing who the helper is, they kind of slacked on that suspense part. But yeah, the traps in this are really cool, though. I might spoil some of this, by the way, just so you know. Yeah, so like, I love how they go room from room, and yeah, that concept was awesome. I love that idea, because yeah, it was cool. It starts off really like mundane a bit. Basically, they have collars chained up. They have to run and get a key, and then across the way take their collars off, or if they don't do it in the time limit, they get pulled back against these metal shear things that are on an angle that'll slice their head off. But little did they know, later on in the film, one key fits all locks. Who would have thought of that? I love that. I love the biggest thing about this film is shows you how stupid humans are. Like, if you don't take, it also like shows you like when you're in a state of distress, you don't think straight most of the time, and it shows you that. So keep that in mind, because like if you guys think rationally and stuff while you're in like those situations. You can't just think survive or die type, live or die type circumstances. Sometimes you have to work together to do it. And then they move on to the next room from this, which is they have to jump into like a whole pile of holes, and then the bombs go off, and then they kill off the cocky one. But those holes were big enough to hold everybody in there safely to survive the blast. And then they go into the next room, which I think they had to like, I think that's the one where they had to put someone in a bathtub and shock or something. But yeah, it just gets crazy. And then it gets to the last one where there's 5 holes, and it's like, if you just go like this, you lose a limb, but there'll be enough blood in the container for it to unlock the door so they could all get out. But since they killed everybody, it's only 2 of them, and they had to cut like all the way through their one arm. And then of course the twist ending's hilarious in this one, which I probably won't spoil that for you right now. But I love the ending of this. Like I said, the traps are awesome. I really enjoyed it. I love that concept. It's probably one of my favorite ones with the traps. I know some people weren't too fond on it, but I thought that was pretty clever. But they really slacked on like disguising who is actually helping them out and stuff like that. So the hints and stuff that they give you are kind of right there in your face. So yeah. Other than that, still a decent film. There's still some jump cuts and stuff, which sort of throw off the experience. But definitely a decent film. I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5, just like 4. So definitely check it out. Trailer's link down below. My Instagram's link down below, where I post clips of films and review it in the future on my story. So yeah, make sure you follow me there. Like this video if you really want to. Share it if you really want to. Comment down below if you agree or disagree with my opinions. I'd love to hear about it. Do you think this is like the worst sequel ever? Let me know. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Catch up, watch the previous Saw reviews and the next few. And you never know what else I'm going to review. So make sure you subscribe. And also, if there's films that you want to hear my opinions on that I haven't talked about yet, comment those down below too. I'll try my hardest to get to them as soon as I can. So, yeah. But, time to move on to Saw 6. So, I'll see you in the next review.